Kukurea. Kukurea goes for a long ball, and Chelsea wins the possession of the ball. Sanchez, Kukurea. Wait a second, guys. I will be back in a moment. Oh, Mateta. AJ was free there, but Mateta couldn't see him. I will be back in a moment, guys. Chelsea gets the free kick. Moresca. Kukurea on the ball. Finds Neto. Neto back to Colville. Caicedo. Fofana. Madueke. Palmer. Chelsea are playing a lot of short passes to break through Crystal Palace's defense. Fofana. Back to Sanchez. This is a lot better from Chelsea when we compare to first game week. Palmer, and what a ball, that is Nicholas Jackson. Jackson gets to the ball. He tried to pass the ball to Madueke, but ball has been won back by Crystal Palace, and all of a sudden Palace are attacking here. Flag is not raised yet. Mateta to Eze. Kamara. That was the intent, but great interception from Fofana. Crystal Palace are not quite the team that had the same impact when we compare to the last season. Now that might be boiled down to two transfer exits, two transfer exits. I can't say the word, for God's sake. That's a good save from Anderson. And yeah, from what I was saying, departure of Anderson in defense and Olise in attack has really impacted Crystal Palace. They can't defend anymore. Their defense seems a lot weaker. And they needed to bring in someone, but they did not. I mean, I'm talking about being on the same caliber of Anderson and Olise. Kamada, and that's a foul, but advantage played by the referee. The referee may revisit that foul, but for now, Crystal Palace is on the attack. Jackson makes the run. He gets to the ball as well. Neto is open, but Jackson can't find him. Oh, that could have been a brilliant ball to Palmer, but well intercepted by Crystal Palace, and Palace on the attack with Eze on the ball. We'll use Eze, Wharton, Eze, Kamada. Kamada, that's a brilliant dribble from Kamada. Nearly found Eze, but that's been cleared by Caicedo. Use Wharton. Use back on the ball. Gehi, Klein, Gehi. Use Eze. 6 minutes remaining in the game, excluding the injury time. And will that be enough for another goal? Munoz. And that's a foul on Enzo Fernandez. Munoz should not have fouled him there because Enzo was cornered. He had nowhere to go, and that foul has given him a free kick to get past the Crystal Palace's pressing. And that's a bad ball from Enzo Fernandez. Used to Gehi, Wharton. That's a brilliant ball, but Mitchell can't get to the ball. Fofana, Palmer. And Chelsea has another counter-attacking chance here. Pedro Neto in a crossing position crosses the ball. Jackson! But didn't get the right connection there. Jackson is getting a lot of chances. He's just not yet being able to convert most of them. And Crystal Palace has scored against Tottenham. The goal has been scored by Harvey Barnes. So that's another goal. So far, there has not been many clean sheets. And that's one goal for Newcastle United as well. I did say that Newcastle wins most of the game against Spurs. I don't know what's there, especially in Spurs' home ground as well. I don't know why, but Newcastle always seems to win the game. Either way, Chelsea with another chance to attack here. Fernandes to Pedro Neto. What a tackle that is from Gehi. Brilliant piece of tackle there. Kukurea with the throw in. Pedro Neto. Kukurea crosses the ball, but that's been pounced by Henderson. Palmer. Gusto with the shot, but that's been blocked. And Chelsea has the ball again. Crystal Palace can't catch the breath here. Chelsea are looking phenomenal. Kukurea on the ball and passes the ball back to the goalkeeper. Enzo Fernandez pings the ball to Fofana. Colville, Palmer. And the ball has been won by Crystal Palace. Kamada can't cross the ball. Kamada has been really poor in the first half. He is unable to produce that end product. The ball, final pass is hurting Crystal Palace really badly because they are producing some decent chances, but they just are not able to get it back to finishers like Eze or Mateta. Now, in that department, Crystal Palace needs a lot of improvement. And while I'm saying that, Pedro Neto on the ball, the ball nearly ricochets back to Neto, but he is unable to get to the ball. And there's three added minutes in the game in the first half. Mitchell wins the ball, and that's the foul on Crystal Palace. Foul on Mateta. Yeah, Colville did pull and jumped over him, so that's given a fall. This is a good territory for Eze. This could be a direct free kick, but we'll have to wait and see. Eze is getting ready for the free kick here. This can be threatening position, but it's a bit far away, and I believe there will be a cross here, but never say never, I guess. And Eze is getting charged up for the free kick. He ends up going for the shot, but that's well wide of the post. Did not taste the goalkeeper, although Sanchez did dive for the ball. It was a long way out, but it's already 47th minute, so why not just give it a shot? If something comes out of it, then Little Luck is in his side. And that's the first half. Beautiful goal from Nicholas Jackson. It was a lovely move from Chelsea as a team. And that's another assist for Cole Palmer as well. Okay, I am back, guys. I was hoping that Chelsea would lose the game because I on Eze and I on Anderson as well. So that's a really bad blow for me. I am looking to sell Anderson some way, but I thought that Eze would be a great buy still because he is getting many chances. He just has not produced most of them in converted most of them into goal. And we all know that Eze is a brilliant player. So that trend will change as the season goes on, but for now I have no idea. I may have missed Crystal Palace's ability because, well, from one point of view, I was trying to get the amount of money that I lost from Nkunku. Nkunku dropped from 6.5 to 6.4 million, and as soon as it dropped in price, I bought him. I thought that Eze would rise again if he starts scoring goals, but so far that's not been the case. I may have missed him a little bit. I was aiming to get Mbuemo firstly, but I couldn't bring him back because I lost money from Nkunku. Uh, I don't have enough to buy Mbuemo. If Nkunku had retained his price tag, then I could have brought in Mbuemo. He was brilliant in last game as well. He scored beautiful goals. And with departure of Tony, I think he will have even more chances to prove himself in the team. So if you guys are planning to buy someone who is around 7 million mark, then just go for Mbuemo. Don't wait till another game week because by then his price may have risen up. He is already being bought by many people. I believe he is the most brought in, most transferred in player already for the next week. Brentford does have two difficult fixtures coming up. Let's check Mbuemo's fixtures for now. Mbuemo, what's up? Um, Brentford, Mbuemo fixtures. Yeah, he plays Man City next week and Spurs the next game week. After that, he has decent fixture. He plays against West Ham, Wolves. United can be a bit difficult, but they are conceding goals. So what can I say? And then he has Whip Sweets. Fulham seems to be conceding quite a lot as well. And Bournemouth nearly lost to Everton, who does not look good. And then Everton and Leicester. So from game week 6 to 12, 13, you can play him every single week. Then he has Aston Villa. Now, talking about Aston Villa, after the Champions League starts, I think Aston Villa will have difficulty, lots of difficulty, because they don't have deep squad. They might have to rotate the players, and players like Watkins, Rogers, their minutes can be limited. But that is after the Champions League starts. For now, it's not that much of a headache, but we'll have to see how they rotate how Aston Villa rotate their player. I think Martinez is the safest option to target. Even in defense, I think Konza will play every single game. He is one of the most one of the fittest player in Premier League. Does not get injured very often, so you can target Konza. Uh, Villa has probably the easiest set of fixture after this game week, I believe, because they already played against Leicester City. Now they have Everton, Wolves, Ipswich. Those three are maybe the weakest team this season so far. I mean, they are not really the weakest, but so far they have been the weakest. And then Aston Villa plays against United. That can be a bit difficult game. But then Fulham, which would be fairly difficult game as well. And Bournemouth, I think Bournemouth, Aston Villa will win against Bournemouth. So from gaming 4 to 9, Villa can keep clean sheet against four of them in 4 games. So keeping clean sheet in 4 games out of 7 games, that's brilliant set of fixtures for Aston Villa. And then someone you can target, maybe Robinson from Fulham, because even if Fulham doesn't keep clean sheet, Robinson plays like a winger. He moves forward to cross the ball. He is very active in attacking third, so I think Robinson can be targeted as well from Fulham. Apart from Robinson, I don't think I can recommend you to buy anyone else. And then Arsenal's fixture are quite good as well. Uh, Let me check it out. I believe the first 2 games are not that great, but after that, okay, let's see. Spurs and City, 4 and 5 game week are really tough for Arsenal. I do believe Arsenal will easily win against Spurs, but not against Man City. If I on Saka, then I would be in trouble because there's no way I would sell him. Saka can score against any opponent, and selling such a premium player can bite you in the back because even a small price rise can affect your overall team. So if you on Saka, then just don't captain him, I guess. For all those players who have gone against Salah and Allen in the team, I am starting to feel sorry for them because Liverpool's fixtures are great. Even against United today, Liverpool might be able to produce something. And after United, they have Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, Wolves, Crystal Palace. Have not looked that good. Chelsea, well, they are conceding many goals, and Arsenal is a top fixture. Then again, after Arsenal, they have Brighton, Aston Villa, Southampton. So from game week 4 to game week 12, I think Liverpool players are completely safe to own. If you have three Liverpool assets, then good for you. If you have someone like Arnold or Salah and Jota, then you can keep them for a long time. We'll have to see what happens with Jota because Darwin is back in the team. He's getting cameo performances, but I don't think Darwin is still able to replace Diego Jota. But that might change as Champions League starts because if Diego Jota plays in Champions League, then Darwin may get chance in Premier League. So we will have to wait and see how uh, Arne Slot rotates Liverpool team. And then let's check out United's fixture. Liverpool is tough, but then after Liverpool, they have Southampton, Crystal Palace, and Spurs. Spurs will be tough to beat, but apart from Spurs, I think United has a fairly easy fixture, especially after game week 7. They play against Brentford, West Ham, Chelsea, Leicester, Ipswich, Everton, and that's a really good run of fixtures right there. Frankly speaking, I would not buy any of United's defensive player because so far I have no idea how they are going to set up. They have brought in Delict. I believe Delict will be in starting lineup after a few games, maybe after international break after this game week, in game week 4. But for now, just don't buy any of United's defense. They are not well settled. And then in even in attack, I don't know how United will set up because Garnacho is yet to start. That might be because he played games in Copa America. But at one point, Garnacho will be guaranteed starter. But who will be start in place of? Will he be in Diallo's place? I hope not because Diallo has been great for United for past couple of games. And frankly speaking, I think Rashford should be stopped. He's not really the player that he used to be. He's direct on the ball, but all he does is run with the ball. He does not have good finishing either, and that's starting to harm the United team. So I think Garnacho will have to start in place of Rashford. Even in few cameo performances, Garnacho has been great. He produced assist and nearly scored goal in first game, even though he came in as a sub. And even in last game, if Jergy had not tossed the ball, then that would have been a goal for Garnacho. So I personally, I am thinking of getting Garnacho in place of Feze because, frankly speaking, Crystal Palace are giving me a bit of headache. Now, second half in this game might change my point of view, but I don't think buying Crystal Palace's assets is a good sign. And players are getting out of the tunnel. Enzo Fernandez getting ready for the kickoff. And second half has begun. Sanchez with the long ball nearly finds Nicholas Jackson. From Crystal Palace's point of view, I think they have to be strong defensively. If they concede one more goal, then I don't see a way back for Crystal Palace. So they have to be tight defensively, but while being tight, they have to attack as well. They are already one goal down, and Crystal Palace needs to get back in the game. They have not been good in both of the games prior to this. Gusto, Cucurella, Enzo Fernandez, back to Colville, Caicedo. Chelsea are controlling the possession of the ball. They are trying to be neat and tidy, playing short passes. And so far, Chelsea have done it brilliantly. They have not given much of a chance to Crystal Palace. Munoz makes the block there. Caicedo on the ball. Palmer. And that might be a fall. And yes, it's given. Hughes. He's already been yellow carded. And he is fortunate for now. He has not gotten second yellow card of the game, but he has to be careful. He can't afford to get red carded here, especially when Crystal Palace are one goal deficit. This is a threatening position. It is perfectly angled for Palmer to bend it in far left corner. This is angled perfectly for Enzo Fernandez as well to bend the ball to the opposite corner. But it is Palmer, and what a save that is from Anderson. The ball was serving all over the place, but that's a strong hand from Anderson. And so far, Anderson has been brilliant for Crystal Palace. They did concede a goal, but there was nothing Anderson could do in that goal. It was just lovely play from Chelsea. But that is a brilliant save from Anderson. Now Palmer with a corner. First corner of second half. Palmer's corner, and that is another brilliant save from Anderson. And Henderson is coming in clutch for Crystal Palace. Now zonal marking from Crystal Palace, it's been a problem. Had the ball had a bit of power behind it, then that would have surely been a goal. But brilliant save from Henderson. And Enzo with another one. And the ball has ricocheted all over the place. But Caicedo is on the ball. And Chelsea gets the possession on the ball once again. Doucouré is getting ready for the introduction, and he might be able to stabilize Crystal Palace's defense a little bit, and that's a expected substitution because Williams has already been yellow carded, and he's just one full away from being red carded, and Crystal Palace can't afford to be one man down in 49th minute. But from starting 5 minutes of the second half, Chelsea has looked brilliant. They have already created few chances, but now Eze on the ball. Eze to Doucouré. Doucouré to Mitchell. Wharton. And what a ball that is to Mateta, but Mateta can get to the ball. And that's a easy pick for Sanchez. Sanchez has had fairly easy game so far. He is not being tested yet. He has not been tested yet, so it's been a safe game for him. Fofana. Palmer. That's brilliant ball to Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Madueke nearly got to the ball, but now there is a chance for Crystal Palace to counter attack. Wharton on the ball. Kamada. Klein. Doucouré. Eze. Eze to Mitchell. Gusto is marking him. Passes back to Eze. Kamada. And that's a foul. It's a bit further away from the box, but it is still a brilliant place to cross the ball. And that's a cynical foul from Caicedo. Tries to get to the ball, but that's not an attempt to play the ball. That's stopping the player. But Average Eze has brilliant chance to cross the ball here. He is getting charged up for the free kick. Eze looking to drop it in. Doucouré, oh, that was nearly a chance for Crystal Palace, but that's been cleared. Wharton on the ball. Doucouré. Eze. Oh, what a goal that is! Oh my word. That's absolutely blinder from Eze. Just like what I said before, this guy is able to produce goal from absolutely nothing. The ball had brilliant bend, and there was no way Sanchez could get to the ball. And you can see why I have brought this guy in. Even in last video, I was saying FPL players, to not sell this guy because he is one of those players that can score out of nowhere. And just like what I said, the ball ricochets back to Eze, and what a goal that is! Brilliant goal. Way out of the box there. And that's perfect spot for him. And Sanchez has no way to get to the ball. And all of a sudden, the one games in this one goal for all. That's a thing of beauty right there. Eze, and the game has come out alive here. Kamada to Eze. Eze might be able to score second goal. Is it penalty? Oh, this will be checked by VAR. But the game has come out alive all of a sudden. Madueke. And that's a good tackle from Mitchell. VAR are still having a look for penalty. And it's a throw in for Crystal Palace. All of a sudden, Crystal Palace looked threatening. Eze has made the difference in the game. The crowd's been absolute ecstatic. Klein, Kamada, Munoz, Klein, Wharton, Doucouré. What a substitute Doucouré has been as well. He has made immediate impact. Immediately. He has changed the flow of the game. And all of a sudden, Crystal Palace are able to keep possession of the ball in midfield. Wharton is getting ready for the corner kick. Crystal Palace does have height to score in corners, and they are one of better sides in set pieces. So, if Crystal Palace are able to produce something from here, oh, that was not the best corner. Tyreek Mitchell with the throw in. I think they are making substitution. And yes, Pedro Neto is coming out. He has been good, but not the best. And Joao Felix is being brought in. Felix did score in last game against Wolves. Even though he came late, he came in as a late sub. But he is one of the most talented youngsters in today's football. And here comes Chelsea, but Jackson can get to the ball. And Crystal Palace has a throw in. Mitchell is going to be taking it. And this game has lost a bit of its pace. And so far in another game, there has not been a goal. I'm talking about Newcastle against the Spurs. Newcastle are still leading the game 1-0. And the ball is with Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez goes back to Sanchez. Sanchez was a doubt regarding who is going to start for Chelsea because they do have quite a decent players in that position. Sanchez, who is not that acrobatic of a keeper, but he is brilliant with his feet. And apart from Sanchez, they have Petrovic. Petrovic looked phenomenal last season. He played most of the game when Sanchez was injured. And then they have Kepa Arrizabalaga back from Real Madrid loan as well. And there were rumors of Chelsea signing new goalkeeper, but they did not sign anyone. And Sanchez is the main goalkeeper for Chelsea. And if you own him in FPL, he has not been that great, but Chelsea has easier set of fixtures to come. So don't sell him for now. Selling keeper for taking it is not good. It always does not pay off. So if you're trying to substitute or transfer out your goalkeeper, then play a wild card maybe. But this game week is not the best chance for you to play wild card, because if you play wild card after this game week for game week 4, then most of the players you will have are from Brighton and Everton, and that's not really the players that you will want as the season progresses. And that's a brilliant play from Crystal Palace. Munoz tries to get to the Eze. Eze on the ball. Oh, that's a corner, but once again, all of a sudden, Crystal Palace have come out alive. The atmosphere has been absolutely electric. And Eze was trying to pass it to Mateta, but the ball's been intercepted by Colwell. And Crystal Palace are looking really dangerous in counter attack. This is their second corner of the second half for Crystal Palace. And just like what I said before, Crystal Palace does have height over Chelsea, so this can be beneficial for Crystal Palace. 6 yard box is very crowded. It will be difficult for Sanchez to move. Wharton crosses the ball. The ball ends with Eze. And Eze goes back, passes it to Munoz. Munoz back to Eze. And that's not a foul. Should have been. And Chelsea has chance to counter, but that's cleared by Richards. Madueke with the throw in. But Chelsea are looking vulnerable in counter attack. They are able to control the ball. They are attacking brilliantly, but if they give chances out of nowhere to Crystal Palace, then they might lose this game. So Chelsea needs to be careful. But Jackson, Ja- Jackson with the ball, but it's a foul. Ref had already blown the whistle, and he's been yellow carded as well for not stopping even after whistle was blown. The concern would be that even when Crystal Palace has ball in their possession, they are not able to make progressive plays like they used to in last season. And that might be a thing that we need to look going forward for FPL. And Crystal Palace looks like they are making a change. Ismail Assar is getting ready. He is one of their summer recruits, and he is a very talented player as well. He has been brought in to replace Olise. Olise was instrumental in last season, so having someone similar both in terms of play style and talent is good for Crystal Palace. The only issue would be his fitness, but Eze wins the possession. Eze gets away from the press there, but that's a mistake from Wharton. He needed to go forward to receive the ball, but he ends up dilly dallying, and all of a sudden, Felix is on the attack. Oh, that was a brilliant cross from Gusto, but Henderson grabs the ball from here. Wharton. What a ball that is to Mateta. Mateta does not have the pace to get there though. Running behind defenders is not Mateta's strength, and that last play definitely reflected it. Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Fofana, Madueke. Madueke has been really aggressive in this game in terms of plays. Uh, he dribbles really aggressively like Doku as well, so his his play style is very similar to Eze. It's just about his positioning. He stays wide during possession or build up plays, so he does not have enough time to cut in inside. And that's a brilliant ball to Eze. Oh, that was a brilliant cut back, but Eze was unable to shoot. Gusto looks like he is injured though. Physios need to check on him. Oh, Eze ends up stepping on his foot. That's a painful one, especially when someone steps onto your ankles. And Gusto looks like he is in uh, pain. He is in pain. Reece James is still unavailable, so Chelsea would not want to lose another player in the same position. But what the player Eze is, and I mean, words can't describe him enough. And there's been a goal in Newcastle versus Spurs game as well. That's an on goal from Burn. Ooh, for everyone who wants Burn, that's a difficult one to swallow. Mm, Spurs. And so far, this has not been a game for defenders. There's been, I don't know if there's been any clean sheet at all. Yeah, there's been no clean sheet at all this game week. It's been one hell of a week for goal scorers. And this has been the case after a long, long time. And no doubt there will be clean sheet in United versus Liverpool as well. And talking about bonus points, Eze and Jackson are quite equal. Mm, let's see who gets 3 points at the end. Mitchell, Wharton, beautiful ball to Kamada, Wharton, Kamada, Richards, Richards on the ball. Eze. And that's a foul from Gusto Anese. Munoz, Warden. He tries to find Mateta, but that's not a good ball. He tries to find Sarnat Mateta. He's been brought into the team. He knows of someone that can run behind the ball because that's clearly Mateta's weakness, and that has been exposed in this game. Both Colville and Fofana are quick runners, and having slow strikers can be difficult for a team to settle. But for now, Ismail Assar is coming in as striker. New summer recruit he is. Kukureya, Fofana, Enzo, Fofana on the ball, Madueke, Gusto, Caicedo, and looks like Gusto has pulled up his hamstring. Losing Gusto will be really huge blow for Chelsea. Ooh, yeah, he has pulled up his hamstring. The next game week is after 2 weeks, so Gusto might be back, but what's not good is Rhys James is still not back in the team. He has been injured for a long, long time, and it's a really huge blow for Chelsea. And looks like Gusto will be going out. Mudrik is coming in as well. Is it a tactical switch? We'll have to wait and see, but for now, it's Mudrik coming in. And yeah, it seems like it's a tactical switch. Attacker coming in place of defender. That's brilliant tackle from Richards. Fernandez has dropped into the back line. Mudrik is going to be attacking, so that is a tactical switch. Enzo with long ball, but it's straight into the arms of Anderson. Anderson has been brilliant this game. He did concede a goal, but making four saves is it's not easy. And Sanchez has made just one save. In terms of possession, Chelsea are clearly winning. They have 60% of possession on the ball. They have made nearly double the number of passes the Crystal Palace have made as well. But the thing is, Chelsea are unable to convert the amount of possession into goal. But Modric has won a free kick here, and this can be a dangerous position. They have a lot of crosser on the ball, on the field. Felix could be one, but I feel like it will be taken by Enzo. Yeah, it will either be taken by Palmer or Enzo, but from this angle, I think Enzo will be more lethal. Palmer with the cross, and oh, that was a huge miss from Colville. It's safe to say because he was open on the ball. He got the contact on the ball as well, but he can't catch up to the ball. Uh, Colville should do better there. I doubt he will get better chances than that. Dukure, Dukure to Kamada. Kamada passes the ball to Munoz. He can keep it in. Munoz has an opportunity to cross the ball. Oh my word! Kamada nearly scored. That was a venomous shot from Kamada. And in this second half, Crystal Palace has been way better than Chelsea. And the thing is, they don't even need to make. Oh, Sanchez had no idea where the ball was going. But what I was saying is, unlike Chelsea, Crystal Palace can get through you like just like that, just like snap of the finger. Three passes and bam, all of a sudden they are in attacking position. And they have been really energetic as well. Klein with the tackle there gives Chelsea the throw in, and Chelsea just can't find a way to get past Crystal Palace's defense. They are finding it really difficult, even though they have 7, 8 players going forward. They are trying to outnumber the Crystal Palace's players in defense, but so far they have not been able to do so. But when we see Crystal Palace is counter attacking, uh, most of the time Crystal Palace are able to outnumber the Chelsea defenders. So I think from defensive point of view, Chelsea has a lot of work to do. And I don't expect. I am expecting another goal here for either of these teams because both have been brilliant in attacking and both have been. I mean, not both, but Chelsea particularly have been really bad in defending so far. And that's a bad ball from Fofana. He was trying to get the ball to Palmer, but unable to do so. Yeah, he looks like he has a problem. He's got his right boot off there. He might be trying to catch a little bit of breather here, and the physios have been called in. It is safe to say that I think Crystal Palace are okay with draw, and they are just trying to pass the time. But the time will be added. Referee is not happy with Gehi, but Gehi has made a lot of runs defensively. He has been solid. He has been like a wall in that defense, and it is clear to see why he is tired. Um, yeah, he has to walk off the pitch for a bit of a time, and Crystal Palace will be left with a 10 man team. And Gehi is back on the field. Gusto can get to the ball. Madueke. Oh, what a trickery from Madueke. But that's a brilliant tackle from Tyreek Mitchell. But wonderful skill by Madueke there. Completely unexpected from him. If I was to sum up today's Chelsea game, there has been individual brilliantness. Don't I can't even argue at that because they have such a talented players, set of players in that attacking positions. But the thing is, they have not really played it as a team. They have had one or two moments. While I'm saying that, here Sa to Kamara, Munoz outside him, but that's a really poor decision from Sa, and this might give another chance for Chelsea to attack. And here comes Felix to Madueke. The box is really crowded by Crystal Palace's defenders, but Chelsea still in the attacking foot, and Munoz intercepts the ball. Klein, Colville, back to Sanchez, who is out of the box. Fofana, Enzo, Palmer, Caicedo, Palmer, Colville, Cucurella. And that's a brilliant interception from Klein, Wharton, Sar, start to come. Both sides making a change here. And Kunku is coming in for Madueke. I think Chelsea would want Nkunku to be the main player because everybody knows what he can do from his time in Bundesliga. But after injury, he has not looked that great. He has scored in last game, but that was from penalty spot. And that's the first touch for Nkunku. Palmer on the ball. Mudrik. Mudrik crosses the ball, but that's been cleared. That's an excellent defensive error from Gehi. And Fofana gets to the ball, keeps the possession with Chelsea. And these last 4 5 minutes will be really difficult for Crystal Palace because Chelsea will be giving their everything to get win in this game because they really need it. They would want to keep up the momentum that they got after beating Wolves 6 goals to 2. Felix, Caicedo, and Kunku. Oh, that was a threatening ball from Nkunku. The ball pierced through the players like needle through the air. Palmer. Oh, Kukurea could have done better, but Kukurea was unable to get to the ball. And that's goalkeeper Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace has lost both of their previous games. It was against West Ham and Brentford, but if they are able to get draw through this good Chelsea side, then they will be a lot more confident in game week 4. And Sloop comes in for Crystal Palace. It's a defensive change. Sloop is a bit more defensive than Kamara. Caicedo and Kunku, but that's well intercepted by Mitchell. Ducouré tries to get the ball to Munoz, but Munoz is unable to get to the ball, ends up fouling Colwill, and Munoz will be yellow carded. He needs to calm down a bit, honestly. That's really unnecessary yellow card. And the game is about to end as well. There will be 4 5 minutes of additional time smacked done because of injury problems. The game was stopped for a bit after suspected concussion for Anderson and Gehi's injury stopped the game as well for a moment there. So there might be 4 to 5 minutes of additional time, but for now, the game is in drawing stage. And Kunku, Fofana, back to Nkunku, Nkunku. Ah, that's a brilliant save from Anderson once again. And what a player he has been. Honestly, this guy has been so underrated. Even in this game, he's made like 4 5 brilliant saves. And Newcastle has scored another goal, and this time it's Isak. Oh my word, the game has been going crazy all over the place. And all of a sudden, Isak scores as well. And Newcastle leads the game 2 goals to 1. I was aiming for 70 to 80 points this game week as well, and I think I will get there. Haaland played a massive role in that, so I do feel myself quite a bit lucky because apart from Haaland, it was a miss because Arsenal ended up conceding a goal as well. So did Fulham and City. But the thing is, from City, I owned Lewis and he got himself a assist, and so did Robinson. And Crystal Palace has another chance. Eze, Sa, Eze. Oh, that was Palace wants a penalty, but that's not been given so far. But the ball has been won back by Palace. Munoz with the cross tries to get the ball to the Eze. Eze gets to the ball, but he can't keep control of the ball. Chelsea has ball once again. They will be looking to attack. Felix back to Christopher and Kunku. Felix is free. Jackson. Oh, Nicholas Jackson. Oh, that's a huge miss. He could have passed it to Felix as well, who was clearly open. The ball had Benham behind it, but oh, was that a save from Henderson? Oh, should have been a corner, I think, but Crystal Palace gets away with one. Still 5.5 minutes to play. There was 8 minutes of additional time, but here comes Nicholas Jackson. Jackson, but what a save that is from Henderson once again. Oh my word. This guy is just from different planet today. And the amount of saves he is making, he can give us bonus points. That's a brilliant save from Henderson. And just like last season, Nicholas Jackson can't finish for his life. That's two chances back to back missed by him. Michel tries to find Eze, but that's been intercepted by Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez on the ball. Colville, Fofana, Palmer, Nkunku, Caicedo, Nkunku, Palmer. Uh, couldn't get, could not get past Mitchell. Won back by Fofana, but the ball is with Eze. It's been won back by Caicedo. Chelsea continues to attack as the clock ticks on. 3.5 minutes left to end the game. Can Crystal Palace withstand this attacking force from Chelsea? Palmer on the ball. Enzo Fernandez. Mudrik. Mudrik crosses the ball. That's been intercepted. Wharton. Sar. Eze. But Chelsea has the ball back. Palmer. Wharton gets the back position. Gets back position of the ball. Oh, could have been better there. It's been really, really frantic. Felix. Oh my God! What the? Ah, that's exactly why Felix is so underrated. He gets past four players like they were not even there. Oh my goodness. That should have been a goal from Felix. If had it been a goal, it would have been a contender for goal of the year. But he has not scored and game is still stalemate. Sanchez clears the ball. And Crystal Palace will take their time with this throw-in because they are not in a rush. Referee says to hurry up with the throw-in, but Munoz is taking his time. Sanchez, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Fofana, Enzo Fernandez. And Chelsea are once again looking for the final build-up play. That's a foul from Kukureya, but referee gives advantage to Crystal Palace. Saar gets to the ball. Can Crystal Palace get something out of this? And that's a corner kick. This could be the last chance to attack for Crystal Palace because there's not much time left. Oh, that's a well blocked from Mudrik. Mitchell nearly got a goal there. Enzo is down. Nearly got 3 points for Crystal Palace for a second there. Oh, if Crystal Palace somehow manages to get all 3 points in this game, then Chelsea are clearly robbed because Crystal Palace have not even looked that good. It's just half has been brilliant, but Chelsea has been good as well. First half, Chelsea was crazy, and that's it. The game has ended. There will not be a corner, and it's draw. Uh, that's a really, really difficult pill to swallow for Chelsea, but at the end, it's draw. Crystal Palace won, Chelsea won. So at the end of the game, guys, I got myself 65 points, and there might be bonus points coming in. Let me check it out. Isaac will be giving bonus points, so that's three additional points, and AJ will give bonus points. That's another three additional points. That's 65 plus 6. So I will be getting 71 points from this game, guys. I still have three more players to go, and all three are captain materials. I mean, they do have a difficult game against United, but I think that will be a high scoring game. We might be able to see 3 4 goals in that game, and I will be back in that stream as well, guys. The game We'll be on about after half an hour, so I'll be back. Till then, goodbye. See you later, guys.